Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. For today's video, I came across this article here about this Allen dude saying 10 NBA offseason rumors we hope aren't true, and 5 we hope that are true. I'm going to go through each and every single one of these right here just because, like, I am curious what these rumors actually are, and I'm going to give you guys my opinion on if I wish it was true or not, or if I think it's going to happen, or if it's even should be a rumor or whatever out there, man. So here we go. If you guys do enjoy these type of videos, be sure to drop a like on this video. It definitely does help to support myself and the channel there. It's always greatly appreciated, so thank you guys all so much for that. And let's go ahead, guys, and get started on this. So the first rumor we have is, hope isn't true, Dwayne Wade retiring. In my own opinion about this, I love Dwayne Wade. He's definitely one of my favorite players ever to watch. I feel like he's one of the best shooting guards of all time. But if he were to retire, if he decided he wanted to hang it up, maybe he's sick and getting injured, things like that, or maybe he thinks he just can't play at the level that he used to play at, and he just doesn't want his career to go in that direction, I would 100% be okay with him retiring. I mean, he's not going to leave the Miami Heat, man. He's on the team, and he got to play, you know, the last half of the season with the team that he was so successful with. If it's true, it is. If it doesn't happen, that's fine. You know, he'll go on the Heat team, probably be a 6-man off their bench next season. You know, barring some big-time free agent signing or trade going down, I don't see the Miami Heat, like, winning the championship next season. So, with that being said, if Wade decided to retire, man, I wouldn't be too upset about it. I would be upset from the standpoint of the same way I was upset when, like, you know, really any of my favorite players retire. It's just sad to see because these are guys we grew up watching. All right, next up we have, hope isn't true, Boston will let Marcus Smart walk. Okay, well, you gotta think about it like this. A few seasons from now, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Terry Rozier, if they decide to keep him, I know he's a restricted free agent, those guys are gonna want to get paid some money out there, man, right? So that being said, as a Boston Celtic fan, how valuable is Marcus Smart to you? Because if you pay this man a lot of money, because he's gonna warrant a pretty solid contract, you know, due to his just like defensive tenacity out there, we're kind of just like winner. He's a winner, man, right? So are you as a Celtic fan, or maybe just an NBA fan, would you be willing to pay this dude a ton of money or letting him walk away? You know, if he walks away, that's fine. Like, yes, he's a game changer, but I don't think he's somebody that's like, yo, I have to get this dude back for our team to be good. I mean, the team is already pretty guard heavy with Terry Rozier, Kyrie Irving, you know, Jaylen Brown on the team, and whoever else might end up being solid, you know, that they could get in the NBA free agency. So if he was to walk away, I feel like he definitely could be replaceable. Sometimes his scoring can be streaky. So if he goes, like, the Boston Celtics, they might be able to get a guy like a Tyreke Evans or somebody like that that could actually bring more scoring on the team. So I don't think it's the end of the world if he decides to walk away or go to a different NBA team. Next up, we have hope is true, massive changes in Toronto. Yeah, man, this one is so tough to think about because, you know, it comes down to this. Do the Toronto Raptors, do they want to win or do they want to sell tickets and make money? In most cases, you know, GMs aren't going to tell you this, but the NBA is a business, man. The team's all about making money. The fact is that this team was first place in the Eastern Conference. Really, the only big problem they have is LeBron James. I think this team needs to hold off and, you know, figure out what LeBron James is going to do first. But also at the same time, it does make sense if the team does want to win, that you want to start rebuilding sooner rather than later. Because LeBron James has how many seasons left, man? The Golden State Warriors have how many more seasons left to being dominant? You know, you start rebuilding right now. Maybe trade DeMar DeRozan to a team for a top, you know, like a lottery draft pick or something like that. Kyle Lowry can be traded away. Valanciunas is not very, he's pretty young, so you could probably get something pretty solid back for him. Yeah, OG out there you can work on developing, and maybe, you know, close that window on this team right now if you don't think you have any chance of winning with DeMar DeRozan and Kyle Lowry, and you know, close the window now, start working on the rebuild. You know, 5-6 seasons down the road, all of a sudden it's ready to take the NBA over again. But there's always going to be players like LeBron James, Kevin Durant, you know, players like that around. So this team got the #1 seed. Yes, they got swept, so it's just a very touchy situation. It's like, I mean, it's as touchy as you know, damn Dwayne Casey might be getting coach of the year, and the man went out there and got fired by the Toronto Raptors. So I don't know, man. Toronto Raptors kind of a mess right now. All right, next up we have hope isn't true. Dirk Nowitzki is coming back to the Dallas Mavericks next season. You know, last NBA season he put out 12 points, 6 rebounds. The Dallas Mavericks are not going to be making the playoffs this season. I do understand that, you know, with Dirk being out there on the court, it does kind of like hurt the younger players that are trying to develop, but it's not like Dirk is playing no 30 plus minutes a game. He probably gets like 15 to 20 minutes a game out there. So you need veterans on your team anyway. I would actually argue saying that Dirk Nowitzki on the team actually helps in the locker room, helps some of these young bloods that are looking to improve, especially if the Mavericks go out and get somebody like a Marvin Bagley. What better, player to teach him to play the power forward position in the NBA than Dirk Nowitzki? I mean, if he wants to come back to the team, he's earned that right. The only thing that I would like to see is I would like to see Dirk Nowitzki, go to a team like the Houston Rockets or something like that, just because like he definitely does have something left in the tank to help a contender out there. But I totally respect his choice that he wants to start his career on the Dallas Mavericks and end his career on the Dallas Mavericks and nothing in between. That's loyalty. I totally get that. All right, next up we have Hope Isn't True. Pau Gasol wants to play for a few more years. Bro, you see that look on his face right now? That's my face right now when I'm reading this, man. I'm just like, bro, really? Because you are literally one hard foul away from completely disintegrating, man. Like, yo, Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. Like, you are that old, man. You are a foul, so you are dirt. I'm sorry, Pau Gasol. That was rude and inconsiderate. But I'm just saying, man, unless you have something to actually provide to an NBA team, it's time to hang it up. You don't want to be out going out there, robbing no paycheck or nothing like that. So Pau Gasol, it's like, I think he has something left in the tank. He's very slow. His defense is not great. But if he wants to play, man, I guess that's his choice, right? All right, next up we have Hope Is True. Kyrie Irving is ready for training camp. Yes, man. I wish that Kyrie Irving was ready for the damn Eastern Conference Finals. So bad that I want to see Kyrie Irving play against LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers. I think Kyrie Irving will probably be fine by then. It's actually going to be interesting because I think it's going to come down to, a lot of this is going to come down to the Boston Celtics deciding that if they want to match any contract that is offered to Terry Rozier, because Terry Rozier is having one of those amazing postseasons where he is going to get like a large contract, man. I'm talking like, Bismack Biyombo when he was on the Toronto Raptors, and he got a huge contract, I believe, from the Orlando Magic. Hopefully Terry Rozier ends up being better than that. But I mean, Kyrie Irving's health is going to depend a lot on, or I guess that decision is going to depend on Kyrie Irving's health as like what to do with Terry Rozier. He's the starting caliber point guard. Do we want to pay him this money, though, if we're not sure that Kyrie Irving is going to be 100%? So that's going to be kind of interesting to talk about right there going forward. All right, next up we have Hope Isn't True. Manu Ginobili retiring. Damn, dude. I feel like Manu Ginobili has been, like, not retiring for about 7 years now. It seems like every single NBA offseason or going into the offseason, we definitely start talking about this. And every year, Manu Ginobili's like, I want to play one more year, man. Get this $2.5 million contract, $5 million contract, whatever it is. And then it turns out he's still really solid. It turns out he can still give you freaking 10 points, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds per game or something like that. Just because, like, he's a legend out there, man. Manu Ginobili, once again, it's like, if he wants to retire, he's given so much to the game of basketball. I'm very curious altogether what the San Antonio Spurs are going to do. Because, like, Manu Ginobili, damn, it's another case where I would love to see him go to a team that could contend. But, if Kawhi Leonard is back next season and he's, things are Gucci with the, I want to say Gucci, bro. Things are good with the San Antonio Spurs organization. Yeah, Manu Ginobili could still be a big part of that team. And, Kawhi Leonard with LaMarcus Aldridge going next season, I mean, that's a team that can compete in the Western Conference. So I think a lot of it's going to come down to if they decide to go into a total rebuild, with the Kawhi Leonard maybe being traded or something like that. All right, next up we have Hope Isn't True. Hassan Whiteside upset about minutes may want on Miami. Bro, no, bro. This needs to be true. Hassan Whiteside needs to go, man. The Heat do not want Hassan Whiteside on their rotation, man. They do not want them on his team anymore. He was just completely upsetting to watch and was just like, I don't know, man. He's only, 28, 29. I think he'll be 29 going into the next NBA season. Still a good, solid NBA center. He just needs a change of environment, though, and I think that would be good for him. I feel like, different NBA teams out there that kind of have that void at the big man position, they would be happy with Hassan Whiteside. Does he need to be a number 1 or number 2 option? No, he does not. But go to a team like the Milwaukee Bucks with Giannis, or go to a team like the Trailblazers with Damian Lillard, and that's the perfect scenario for Hassan Whiteside at this point in his NBA career. He needs to leave South Beach. Okay, now we have Hope Is True. The NBA is abolishing the one and done rule very soon. As somebody that loves college basketball, I would like it, I don't know, man, if the one and done rule is gone, that is going to kill college basketball, plain and simple, because, like, I feel like as compared to historically, like in the past, NBA or these college prospects or NBA prospects, back in the day, they might have been all more integrity in the sense where it's like, you know what, man, I want to play for this college team. My parents went to that college. I want to be here for 4 seasons. Where now it's like these dudes are going to want to get paid and stuff like that, especially with how rigged freaking college basketball is in the NCAA. But that's a story. That's a video for another day, right, guys? So, I don't know. if they abolish the one and done rule, I feel like it kills the whole JBL thing, which is LeVar Ball's league. I feel like college gets weak because, like, what's the incentive of going to college besides getting the college education? But even so, man, if you play one bitch-ass rookie NBA season and you get that paycheck, that's enough to pay for college if you need to go in the future. Like, college don't go nowhere. That's just my thoughts on that. All right, next up we have Hope isn't true. Kevin Durant wants a max contract from the Warriors. I hope this is true, because if this is true, then guess what, Warriors? You all got to make some decisions, man. All of a sudden, you're gonna have to think about, you know, Klay Thompson. Do we want to sign to that extension, or Draymond Green? It's like, is he worth the money? Because if Kevin Durant decides not to take a pay cut, they simply cannot afford their super team much longer, guys. It's just not really in the books. So yeah, I hope this does happen because I'm ready for that level of I don't know, man. I just want the NBA to be balanced again. I just want it to be balanced. And not to mention, I do all these rebuilds on NBA 2K18 and I just get destroyed by the Warriors. Okay, now we have DeMarcus Cousins being pursued by the Suns. I don't see the issue with this at all. I guess if you guys want to read this here, I'm not going to read it. But it says, okay, it says he wants to win now. Well, guess what? If you have a team of Devin Booker going into next season, Josh Jackson, which is pretty promising, DeMarcus Cousins, you also have the first pick in the damn draft. That team's going to be pretty damn solid. Not to mention, because the only one you're paying in that case, I think Devin Booker's still on a rookie deal. The only player you are paying is DeMarcus Cousins. You have money to sign big name free agent. You have enough money to sign maybe a better power forward or a better point guard beyond Elfrid Payton, or you get Luka Doncic on the team. I don't know, man. I wouldn't mind this. I think that'd be a good move. Okay, next we have, see, this one right here is also, Hope is true. LeBron going to the Philadelphia 76ers. Personally speaking, it depends, man. If the Warriors win the finals, then it's like, yeah, I want LeBron to go form a super team because I want the NBA finals. I want the NBA super team NBA finals to happen. Now, him going to Philadelphia, I still feel like there's better fits out there in the Philadelphia because, like, Joel Embiid is great. Ben Simmons is great. I just don't feel like those guys would play all that nicely together, mainly LeBron and Ben Simmons. I want to see him go to the Lakers and form a super team and just freaking knock the Warriors, like, out in the Western Conference Finals. You know, join up with Paul George, whoever else out there. So, I don't know, man. Philly, it would be fun to watch. I'm not going to lie. I would definitely be watching the NBA League Pass for that. But, we'll see how that happens. Okay, next up we have Hope isn't true. Isaiah Thomas expects a max contract. Yo, bitch ass Isaiah, I love you, bro. You're a great basketball player. But you can expect $1 billion contract, and that don't mean you're going to get it. Like, plain and simple, if he expects a max contract, no NBA team in the right mind is going to give that to him. So eventually, you're going to have to come down a lot lower, man. And that's not a short joke. Maybe a little bit of it was. But yeah, you're not going to get a max contract, Isaiah, not until you prove yourself again. Maybe go on like a 1 or 2 year deal and then go from there. Okay, next up we have Hope isn't true. Kawhi Leonard leaving San Antonio. I'm indifferent. If he stays with the San Antonio Spurs, that's fine. If he goes to a different team, that'd also be fun to watch. He's won a championship there. I'm indifferent about it, guys. I mean, it depends what the trade would be and everything, but yeah, I don't really have a strong opinion about him leaving the Spurs or staying on that team. You guys let me know about your opinion in the comment section below. And then finally, we have Hope is true. Paul George to sign with the Lakers, man. It's bound to happen. I want to see him on that team with Brandon Ingram, Lonzo Ball, Kyle Kuzma. It'd be so much fun to watch. He is the missing piece on that young Lakers squad. And not to mention, he definitely is more than capable of being the leading man on an NBA team, going back to his Pacer days. So yeah, it would be a lot of fun to watch, guys. Anyway, my friends, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Be sure to drop that like if you are enjoying these type of videos out there, man. I love going over these because I can just talk some NBA basketball with you guys. Definitely very chill. But yeah, man, thank you all so much for watching, and peace out, my friends.